May Rotary friends and Rotary ways help us to serve Thee all our days.
Your lunch is just terrific when you can stand up here and just be a figure piece, because people do things automatically. We have visiting from Nanaimo North, Doug Pearson. Visiting from Japan, Nagoya, Mayu Goto. And we have some guests. We have Chase McKenzie from Barrie, Ontario. He's Peter Norman's grandson. And we have Lelaine Walker from Victoria, guest of Richard Michaels. Thank you. Please sit down and enjoy your lunch. And I'm going to get the talented Terry Jones to come up to the microphone and introduce our wonderful, talented people today.
Thank you, Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, guests, visitors, it's my great pleasure to welcome as our special guests three people from the Victoria Conservatory. There's Pam Pruitt, who is the Director of Development, and she's brought with her two of their young, aspiring musicians who will play for us. When I joined this club 15 years ago, I found the tradition of links with the Conservatory to be well established. And that is because, and some of you may know this, but some may not, one of the founders of the Victoria Conservatory of Music in Victoria was Robin Wood. And he was our Rotary pianist. So when Robin passed on, I continued the tradition and have, over many years, brought students here. And we have contributed a little in terms of substance, in terms of finances to the Conservatory. And in order to reinforce our support, I have a check for Pam today. It's a pleasure to continue our tradition of support to the Victoria Conservatory. Please.
Thank you, Terry. My name's Pam Pruitt, and I'm actually the Manager of Development, but I'll take Director. Thanks, Terry, if you wouldn't mind letting them know down at the Conservatory for me. Thank you so much for your gift to the Conservatory and for allowing me the opportunity to speak today. I really appreciate the chance to talk about the Conservatory because I think that in a lot of ways, we're one of the community's best kept secret. There's so much happening and there's so much more to happen on the horizon. So, for example, on any given day, we have approximately 4,500 students of all ages and abilities registered in our programs. In fact, our youngest student is 4 months old, and our oldest student is 107. The Collegium program is a lively, collaborative educational experience devoted to the pursuit of musical excellence. And we only accept 60 students into this program per year, and it's by audition. So they really, really are amazing. We have a post-secondary program, which is offered in partnership with Camosun College. A lot of people don't know about this. This year, we've been offering this program for some time, but this year, for the very first year, it'll be the first program of its kind in North America that offers a 2-year diploma in any instrument, whether it's voice, piano, violin, banjo, any instrument. We'll get a 2-year diploma that's transferable to any university in North America. We have a music therapy program, which a lot of people don't know about. It's actually the only music therapy program in North America to operate outside a hospital. Any week, we see 1,800 people through that program. So they're infants, children, youth, adults, and seniors. We have our children's outreach programs, which currently reach over 800 young children and families in 37 different locations in the CRD, including daycares, preschools, First Nations friendship centers, after-school programs, libraries, and community centers. Children's Musical Journey is one of the programs that operates through the Children's Outreach Program, And that's actually the program that we are going to be using this very generous donation that you've made today toward. It uses computers and music software to teach music in the classroom. So we go out to 5 schools in the community, 4 of which are in marginalized neighborhoods, and we teach kids the power of music through computers. As some of you may know, the Victoria Conservatory of Music is celebrating its 50th year anniversary. So a lot has changed in that time. In the past 7 years, we've seen the conservatory transform from near closure in 2008 to become one of the most inclusive and innovative conservatories in Canada today. During this anniversary year, we've launched some incredible new initiatives that are redefining the conservatory for the 21st century. The vision of compelling the conservatory into a future that redefines the concept of a conservatory of music began when we sat down and took a good hard look at our mission, which clearly states that the conservatory is committed to enriching lives in a thriving community accessible to all. We determined that if we truly believed in our vision of making sure that we are open and accessible to any person, regardless of age or ability, who wished to discover music in any way that was meaningful to them, then it was our job to deliver that meaningful experience. So, to become more relevant and meet the needs and interests of our ever-changing community, we really took the bulls by the horns. In our world, that has meant that we've had to break out of the mold of a traditional conservatory of music, which is typically the study and performance of classical music. And while classical music will always remain at the heart of all that we do, this past year alone, we've opened the new Twill Family School of Contemporary Music, which is headed by Daniel Lapp, for students wishing to explore the more popular genres of music. We've opened a new School of Music, Technology, and Creativity for those interested in the creation of music using technology and the burgeoning industries of film, gaming, and TV. We have plans to expand our children's music outreach and education programming to reach 1,000 more children in 42 new locations in the CRD. And finally, we've signed a lease to open our very first satellite office in the new YMYWCA complex in Langford. On behalf of the Board of Governors and staff at the Conservatory, as well as the students, thank you again for your very generous gift. Introducing Tova Nellers and Nellie Tian, who are 2 of our Collegium students who are going to be performing for us today.
Pretty wonderful. I don't know how many other people in the room have that much skill, but be happy to hear from you. I promise you next week I won't bother you with it, but this week I want you to sign up for the car raffle. Mark, you're going to help some people out right now.
I hope I wasn't close enough to the mic. You hear that? First things, I would like to see a collection plate in the middle of the table because my collector's a little slow at picking around, people forget to put. So in the middle of the table, every table, put a plate there, whether you end up putting something in or not, we'll discuss that in a minute. Think of Happy Bucks. We're going to be fast today.